Hello, Aries. This is your relationship reading. This can apply to any relationship in your life, including the relationship you have with yourself. I almost didn't do this spread for y'all because I don't know why I was like, I'm kind of over this spread, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. If you don't know how to do that, there's a link below showing you how to do so, as well as my social media information, how to book a personal reading with me, and anything else you could possibly want to know. It's down below. Let's get one more shuffle, and I'm going to lay your spread. We're going to look at the mental energy, the emotional energy, as well as the behavioral energy of you and your person. If you're dealing with someone else, or whoever is the most important or prominent relationship in your life right now in this period of your life. We're going to look at the overall theme of the reading, or the relationship, and the current relationship status or situation. I'm going to go ahead and pull clarifiers for this reading as well. I went over the planet placements in my most recent collective spread, although some changes have, some things have changed, some planets have shifted since then, but I'm not going to go into it because I can't tell you exactly what happened. The only thing I think that I can say for sure is I believe Mercury has moved into Scorpio, and Pluto is direct. I know that. This reading can resonate with your past, present, or future, or mix of all three, so just take it how it resonates. And I only give the planet placement and astrology information for those who care, and for those who watch it live, or before those planets shift and change and move, Alright, so for the overall theme of this relationship, we have the Seven of Cups. So this could be temptation or illusions. Justice and the Four of Pentacles popped out over that. The Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Justice is Libra energy. It's about balance. Both represent balance, structure, and order, like savings and investments. With the Four of Pentacles, like investing your time and your energy and efforts wisely, trying to make smart, balanced decisions that do work in your favor, but there could be some wishful thinking. Yeah, there could be some wishful thinking or some illusions or distractions, and someone's trying to just make smart decisions and stay in their comfort zone, and probably not allow anything that threatens their comfort zone to come through, because this is all about staying safe and being safe with the Four of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups is just like too risky. So with Justice and Four of Pentacles, I do see someone trying to play it safe. For the relationship situation, I have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Three of Cups, and I almost said the Three of Empress. The Empress, which is another 3. So this is about love, new opportunities in love, emotional happiness, and fulfillment. But it's like trying to make a decision that involves someone's being presented with choices or options. Someone needs to make a decision about something. It's either celebrating, partying, probably overindulging, or growth, abundance, and like the divine feminine. Yes, this represents divine feminine energy, the Empress, but it's about resourcefulness, creativity, someone who is resourceful, or honing that resourcefulness, like using your abilities and your resources to create abundance and growth. Also fertility, like the potential for growth. Celebrating also. Celebrating growth, celebrating a pregnancy even for some of you. Celebrating a birth or a life of something, because the Ace of Cups can represent a birth. Celebrating the birth of a new fruitful connection, a new fruitful friendship that involves a lot of growth or has the potential for a lot of growth. Or choosing between something that is like overindulging and partying and going out and drinking, or something that is a little bit more stable but still very fun, very creative, very beautiful, but a little bit more responsible, you know. In the mental space, we have Two of Cups, which is the merging of two energies, masculine and feminine, either in oneself or in a connection with someone else. It's about blending, it's about harmony, it's about coming together, merging together creatively, creating balance, creating harmony, working with someone else, but someone is clinging to the past. Someone has some either bad ideas based on the past, like pessimistic thoughts or thinking about the past based on the past, clinging to the idea of the way things were with past relationships or past connections, or someone is lying to themselves, because this could be a lie, this could be dishonesty. It's involving the past, a past relationship, a past situation, a past friendship, past life, or past life relationship or something. Is Scorpio energy, and then the Ace of Swords is air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is someone who's got the wrong idea based on a past situation. They either have the wrong idea, or this is someone lying to themselves, or just thinking the worst. This is also lack of clarity about relationships in general, probably based on the way things were in the past, or also clinging to the way things were, like accepting the truth of what something is, clinging to some type of dishonest perception based on the past. We have the Four of Swords here in the heart space and the emotional space. So this represents someone really taking a break, or trying to meditate, trying to go within and hear their intuition to figure out where to invest their time, energy, and effort, making slow choices, making slow movement, making wise decisions and choices, being very determined. They could also be withdrawing their energy and taking a break emotionally, waiting to be guided by their intuition on where to move forward, what to invest in. But when they do move, there is movement, but it's slow. It's Cancer energy, and also Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. The Two of Wands is here. They could be making plans or trying to figure out what they want to do. With the Four of Swords being here, they could definitely be contemplating, going within, meditating, trying to figure out what they want to do, waiting on their intuition to guide them. They could also be just indulging in any of their addictions, or trying to figure out which choice they want to make, either indulge in their addictions, their obsessions, continue this ego-driven lifestyle with the Devil card, or move on to something that's more happy or fulfilling. The Devil here could also represent just releasing bondages, making the decision, or trying to figure out where they're being held back from the things that keep them the most happy, or that will bring the most emotional fulfillment to them, because this is ultimate happiness and fulfillment. Strong family bonds and friendships as well, and these are unhealthy connections. So this person is trying to eliminate every unhealthy or imbalanced connection in their life so that they can create abundance for the future, for the long term. In the mental space, we have also the Nine of Wands on this side, on the right side, which is it could be a defensive energy, but it's also the wounded warrior, someone who's overcome obstacles, who's very strong and determined to move forward no matter what. The Chariot clarifies that determination and drive. Determined to be triumphant no matter what, overcoming obstacles, someone who has overcome obstacles, and it's like you're very close to wrapping up something. And very just determined to move forward. Cancer energy. I believe Sagittarius energy with the Nine of Wands. This could also be Aries or Leo, but Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo with the Ace of Pentacles. This is someone who's very determined for success, who's either being presented with a new opportunity, or who's just constantly after new opportunities or constantly investing in themselves is what this feels like. Or who's just chasing the newness of, you know, after wrapping up this cycle, because this is the number 9. Once you get to 10, that's wrapping up a cycle and beginning a new cycle. So maybe this person is just determined for a new beginning, a new start, a new solid start, a new, you know, a new beginning in general. The Knight of Pentacles is in the heart space. So this represents, again, someone like both. I think both of you have the, if this is 2 different people, you both have the right idea. You both have the same thing on your mind. Making smart choices, making wise investments, trying to create a routine for yourself, trying to get in the flow of something, trying to get the hang of investing your emotions properly. So again, that's Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So, and then the Knight of Wands, the 9 of Wands again, and the Queen of Wands. So you've been hurt, you've been wounded as well. Although you don't, it's not as obvious. People don't know that because you're so fierce and your exterior is so fierce and dynamic. People don't realize you've been hurt. People don't realize that you've been wounded as well, that you've had obstacles that you've overcome as well. All they see is your beauty, your poise, your grace, your dynamic personality. They see your fiery personality. They see your yeah, they just see all of these beautiful exterior things about you, but they don't realize that you've been through a lot too. And you're just trying to be smart about your decisions and where you invest your time, your energy, and your love as well. You're very passionate also. So I do get the energy of someone who's being guided by their intuition what to do. They may or may not be acting on it. But with the 4 of Swords here, I do get the 4 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles is like, there's probably more than likely no action. For those of you there is action, it's very slow. And then in the behavioral space over here, we have the 3 of Wands. So this person has the 2 of Wands, you have the 3 of Wands. So this person is making plans, trying to figure things out, and someone's acting. I don't get a waiting energy from the 3 of Wands. I get a very active energy from this, especially being in the behavioral space. I feel like someone is just waiting on the right opportunity to make their move. They are making advancements. And there's something else about, they are making advancements though. The Emperor popped out in the reverse though. We have the Hierophant here and the Emperor in the reverse. So maybe this is about someone's spiritual growth. Maybe they are making spiritual growth, but maybe this could be someone who's a light worker or a spiritual person who has abused their power to an extent. And I say that because light workers, like, we know right from wrong, and sometimes you can do things you're like, oh, I know that's not right, but we let our egos get the best of us, and we know that our energy is intense, and, you know, using it incorrectly or irresponsibly is an abuse of power, and that's what the Emperor in the reverse is like. But the 3 of Wands here is about persistence, anticipation, and progress. So someone is being very persistent in their personal and spiritual growth and their advancement. You could be seeking advice from someone else, but the Emperor being here in the reverse, this could be like someone misguiding you. With the Hierophant and the Emperor here, if it's someone who you are looking to, like a mentor or a spiritual advisor or something, you're looking to this person for some type of guidance. They could be purposely misguiding you or giving you bad information, is what I get from the Hierophant and the Emperor in the reverse, like using their power for wrong or for bad. But the Hierophant is also about rules, tradition, society, as well as spiritual growth and spiritual union. So I think this person is very determined to gain growth, but with the Emperor here in the reverse, if this is a work relationship or situation, this could be a boss or someone in a position of power who's misusing their power or abusing it or something. Someone who's probably trying to, yeah, very domineering or dominating. Yeah, that's what this feels like. Someone who feels, yeah, this feels like someone who is more advanced. Whether or not this is a pessimistic, this is how you're viewed. If this is not it, and then we have the Emperor and the Empress in the same reading, which is a perfect pair. We also have two Knight of Pentacles facing each other. The Knight of Wands twice. So a lot of synchronicities here. We have Earth energy. We have Capricorn. We have Taurus, Libra. We have Aries. We have Cancer with the High Priestess. We have Cancer with the Chariot card. We have Libra. Anyway, we have Capricorn. I mentioned it. So there is some synchronicities in the left and right side. Also, this person could be viewing you as like on 1 minute, if this is how you're viewing each other, because sometimes the behavior is like how the left side views the right side, how the right side views the left side, whichever is you, whichever is your person. This person could be viewing you as toxic. They feel like they could feel like they're obsessed with you or addicted to you, or like they feel something about you makes them feel stuck. Like they see like the potential for happiness, but something about this makes them feel stuck. They could feel like you dominate them or you are more superior to them in some type of way. I do want to get more about the Emperor in reverse. Show me the Emperor in the reverse, please. The Two of Cups. Yeah, so they feel like you have this power. They feel like you have a power over them. With the Two of Cups coming out. Again, we have the Two of Cups twice. So I feel like it's just like this person not being comfortable with their feelings. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a fated situation. It also represents luck. Jupiter, Sagittarius energy. The Magician just beneath that, which is creative power. The Magician at the bottom of this deck too. So there's a lot of, you have all the tools you need at the, at your fingertips for success. And it's like knowing exactly what you need to do, but either not doing it or moving very slowly or being a little bit stubborn. Let's look at the likely income. Look at the likely outcome with the Keeper deck. I don't know what's wrong with me. What's the likely outcome for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Gift. So someone either wants to offer a gift or someone will be receiving a gift, or just saw marriage. Someone may be offering some type of commitment or advancement in the relationship aspect because they feel like you have this power over them. They may just be submitting to it. They may be relinquishing their power. The Aries, this is your reading, but the Emperor in reverse is maybe they make you feel out of your element. They make you feel like you lose your power. They make you feel powerless or something like that. Show me more about the likely outcome for Aries. We have mature man, bad health. So if you're a male, they could be making you feel, like I said, like powerless, making you feel some type of anxiety. There could be a little bit of depression, just ill feelings or bad feelings. Great fortune and gifts are here. It's good, but it makes you feel so bad. Message here. So something could be happening within a week. Within 7 days to a week, there could be some type of correspondence, some type of message, some type of email, phone call, something like that. Anything else for the distant horizons? An official person. And house at the bottom of the deck. This could also represent security of a relationship or a bond, your home or some other private area or room. Also long-term investments of resources and energy. So this could be something that you decide you want to invest into long-term. We have bad health and mature man. I think these are representing the same person, the same energy. The masculine energy feeling threatened. The divine masculine, because we have divine masculine and divine feminine. But The divine masculine is out of balance, out of his element. He possibly either feels threatened if this is not a male energy. If this is not a male person, it's the male energy. But that energy is just like not at its best with bad health here. And I think that's what mature man and bad health mean together. Official person though, this person could be bouncing back, getting their shit together, like feeling better, because this is a person who accomplishes things, who gets things done, who's very serious, who doesn't play around, who doesn't mess around and just get results. So someone could be going after what they truly desire with distant horizons here, because this is a card that represents fantasy, dreams, wish fulfillment, like lucky things and lucky times and traveling. So someone could be traveling to come see you or traveling to see you. It's also like new visions or perspectives, broadening horizons. They could be getting a new mind state, a frame of mind. They could be just evolving in the mind space, especially with Mercury going into Sagittarius. Mercury going into Scorpio. Scorpio is all about change and growth and rebirth, and like with rebirth is, you know, death. Sorry, I have to stretch my leg and it's killing me. So yeah, there's a rebirth of the mental space and the way we think and the way we communicate. So this energy could very well be going away very soon, like being stuck in the past or replaying a past situation, or having the wrong idea about something based on the past, about something that's probably new. Someone could be making some type of offer or seeing the value in something within a week. They could just be like having some type of just really upgrade in the mental space and just going from out of balance, because this person has all the power. The Magician here twice. This person has all the power, all the tools for success. It just could be that they're misusing their power or abusing their power, using it for something that's not good. But the Hierophant is here, and the Two of Cups also means marriage. I did see marriage. Someone could be offering marriage, proposing marriage, or showing up as an official person and going after their true desires. Let's see, honey. Don't want to clarify any of this. I do, actually. Kind of want to clarify distant horizons. Let's clarify with the Soul Cards deck. Show me distant horizons, please. Six of Cups, again. Happiness, nostalgia. I think it just represents happiness and also balance. An emotionally balanced relationship that involves generosity and just happy times, like a true friendship. Could also be a past life connection. And the Two of Pentacles is here, so both of these I think represent balance and making choices that are based on balance, with both parties in mind. This could involve moving, figuring out where you want to move or what you want to invest in, or like the things like this. The Two of Pentacles in this deck is like about riding the waves of life, like taking care of your responsibilities with ease and learning to have fun with it. And the Six of Cups is all about fun, like getting in touch with your inner child. So that's why I say I feel like this is like a true friendship and you see the value in it. Show me message. Show me what the message is about. Prince of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So it could be coming really quickly, because the Eight of Wands is all about fast moving situations or communication. It's also very passionate communication. It's also my shoot your shot card. The Prince of Pentacles is someone who, the Prince in this deck is the Page. No, is the Knight. So we have the Knight of Pentacles 3 times. So this is someone who is determined. But instead of moving slow, they could be moving in a lot quicker. Like the energy could be picking up a little bit more quickly. But this could still be someone who's being very patient and very careful, very practical. But they could still be coming in really quickly. And then the Two of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. This is definitely a soulmate connection for sure. Show me official person. The Chariot, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. So we have the Nine of Wands 3 times. So one or both of you, I think both of you have been through a lot. You've overcome a lot of obstacles. And I think you are determined to get to the end goal, to what you feel like your great fortune or your ultimate happiness or success is. You're determined to either make the offer to the person or receive it when it comes. The Nine of Wands is here though, so yeah, like I said, you both have been through a lot. You've overcome a lot of obstacles. You've been through a lot and you just are ready for the end. The King of Cups represents with the Chariot. So this is Pisces energy. Could also be Scorpio or Cancer. And then the Chariot card is Cancer. So we have water energy, a lot of emotional energy. So I think you are just being very emotionally defensive. Or maybe you're overcoming this with the King of Cups here, with the official person. Maybe you're determined to become this official person who's no longer afraid of the things that you've been through. You're determined. Your determination outweighs your pain or your memory of the things that you've been through. So you do want to overcome this energy, which to me is the same as the Nine of Wands. Feeling anxious about love, or feeling afraid to trust, or feeling out of balance or out of your energy or out of your element. You want to be this official person energy where you can handle anything that comes your way, and you're fearless and you're so aware and in tune with your emotions and secure, and you know what you want and you know how to go after it, and you're determined to get it. So you just go after it fearlessly. You're still very practical and very smart and determined, but you're able to just go after it. Let's get some advice. So if this is not you, Aries, this is someone else. But you're a fire sign. There's a lot of fire energy, a lot of wands. So this could very well be you, and you are the Emperor. So if you're the one that's out of balance, you could be getting your, bouncing back and going after what you truly, truly want. And if this is a relationship, I do see you getting secure within your emotions and going after it relentlessly. Show me advice for Aries. Okay, refine your attention. So there could be some things that you are putting your time or putting your attention to that are not healthy, or that are not producing, they're not beneficial to you. That are more so contributing to bad health energy, as opposed to the Ten of Cups or the Nine of Cups energy. Happiness. So there's some things that you're giving your attention to that are feeding either your fears or your anxiety, feeding your stress. It's not helping. So there's a need to shift that. Go after your dreams. Go after what you truly want. Your fantasy, whatever your fantasy is of how you want to live your life, or the type of relationship or the type of job, or whatever this spirit represents for you. Whatever secure relationship or intimate type of relationship you desire, it's available to you, and you just have to go after it. You have to be determined enough. You have to be sure, first of all, about what it is that you want. Once you're sure, you can go after it. That way you can recognize what is that and what isn't. You can identify what falls in line with what you want and what falls completely out of line with what you want. And that way you don't have to be afraid with the Nine of Wands. You know, the things that you've been through don't have to haunt you, because they serve as lessons. Like, no, I remember seeing signs about this before and this didn't work out because of this thing. And being honest with yourself, because sometimes we see things and it could be the same type of action, but not the same intention, or not the same, like, something we have to observe our triggers. You can be triggered by something that it feels just like something you've gone through, but it's not the same thing. And I wish I could think of like a more particular example. Like, okay, say like your ex, they didn't answer your calls, or they would wait hours to call you back, and you found out they were cheating on you. And so you dating someone now, and they wait a couple hours and they call you back, and you're like, why didn't you call me back? What were you doing? And you're automatically thinking, okay, I know you're cheating on me because that's what she was doing, and you did the same thing, so you're cheating on me. I know you are, because I've seen this before. You're like, no, I was actually just at work, or I was actually getting a facial, or, you know what I'm saying, I was at a massage, or, you know what I'm saying. And this person's like, oh. Or they're just like, I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to use discernment and understand that just because you were triggered by something doesn't mean that that was the exact same thing. You have to really observe if you're holding on to the wrong idea about how things used to be based on the past, based on past connections, past relationships, because it's keeping you from your growth. It's keeping you from becoming this official person who is fearless and who is very sure of their emotions and very emotionally mature and confident and determined to go after the things that he wants. So, like I said, first and foremost, you need to be sure about what it is that you want. Do something different. It's about taking a different approach. If you are usually quiet, then it's time to speak up. If you usually say a lot, then it's time to be quiet. You know, it's about taking the opposite approach, trying a different approach, doing things differently than you normally would, so that you can heed different results. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. So it's like about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, about doing things differently that, you know, in a way that are not either as comfortable to you or don't feel as natural to you. And it's not that it has to be uncomfortable. Sometimes it's still comfortable, but it's just different. So there's a need to try something different. It may not be the opposite. Like, you may not need to go left instead of right. It could mean that you just need to shift your perspective a little bit, or you need to come at it a different angle, or just try things, take a different approach other than the way you would normally do it, because the way you always do it doesn't work. You know how we can have a type? Like, if I like tall, light-skinned guys with long hair, but every time I date a tall, light-skinned guy with long hair, he ends up, you know, doing something crazy, or he turns out to be, you know, a player or whatever, then maybe I should try dating someone other than tall, light-skinned guys with long hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever your usual thing is, whatever your go-to agenda is, it's time to switch it up if you want different results, because you're not gonna get them if you keep doing things the same way. Choose your friends wisely. It's about choosing who you deciding who you keep in your inner circle, and being very particular about who you let come to your home, who you let near you in your inner energy field. Also about who you choose to just spend your free time with, who you tell your business to, who you let know what type of moves you're making, what type of plans you're making. Just really, and I did get like the energy of, like, in the friend space, or just in the connections, friendships, family, whatever, relationships in general. You're trying to figure out which of them are toxic and which of them are bringing happiness. I did pick that up. So some of you know that some people that are near you are really your friends, and you need to choose your friends wisely. and you may have already like had like suspicions about certain people, like probably don't need to be fooling with this person, and you getting your confirmation. So it's like you don't have to wait for the explosion, the big bang, to see all the signs. You know what I'm saying? You could be seeing the red flags. So there could be some connections that you do need to hit that nip tuck on. You know what I'm saying? Because those can hinder you from your Ten of Cups. They can keep you from it, because this is a bondage. So this could be keeping you from your ultimate happiness. So you could be in a place where you're trying to figure out which of those relationships has to go. Like who, I know I went through a period of like that. I just had to clean house. I almost had no friends. There were like 2 people that I was talking to for a couple years, and I had to make a whole lot of new friends. And then some of those friends that I had cut off, I went and got back, because you meet new friends and then you realize, okay, some of the shit you was doing actually wasn't that bad, and you are loyal. Or, you know what I'm saying, I was in a different place and I had to overcome some things on my own, or I had to do some growing on my own, and I've learned to value our connection. So you really do have to go through moments like that. That's why reconciliation exists, you know what I'm saying? So you could be going through a period where you're like, I need to figure out who's really down for me and who's not. Who's going to allow the more growth for me than not. Because sometimes the universe wants to bless us with things, but they won't. They won't give it to us if certain people are in our energy field. So you may need to cut some people off. I don't know why I just went on that tangent, but there may be some people who you need to clear out of your field, out of your circle, to get rid of. Just no, cut off all access. 10 of Swords. There could have been some type of betrayal, some heartbreaking, some backstabbing type of energy. This also is an ending of relationships. So it's an ending of that type of energy. So this could represent that this is in your past, but there could be some energy, there could be some people who still remind you of this. Or keep in mind that just because someone reminds you of something does not mean that they're associated with that type of energy. It could just mean that you're triggered by it, and you need to figure out how to work through that trigger. But this could represent also that there's an ending of a relationship, probably some type of friendship that is more toxic than, you know, prosperous. And you need to choose your friends wisely. In doing this, you become a clear channel. You can hear your intuition more clearly. You can receive the guidance. So like you may need to just withdraw your energy, clear your mental space, clear your mind. Go on a vacation, go on a mental vacation, whether it's physical or mental. You know, there may need to be a vacation of some sort so that you can clear your mind and hear your intuition clearly. But become a clear channel just means to really get in your zone, get in your element, to get balanced, to get aligned, to get in tune with yourself, so that you can hear your higher self and figure out your route. So that's your reading, Aries. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. This was kind of intense. I'm not going to lie. Pretty intense. This could be for any type of relationship, honestly. It does look like it could be like a divine connection, or some type of soulmate or twin flame connection. But there's a lot of growth. You could be going through some type of spiritual awakening as well. Or, you know, changes from Pluto, anything. It could be anything, but you are out of your element. So there is a need to get in tune with yourself. You have everything you need, though. All the tools you need for manifesting what you truly want are right at the tip of your... Everything you need as far as luck, fortune, happiness, fate. You have all the tools you need right there. It's just about being honest with yourself and really paying attention to your thoughts, your communication, and the things that you choose to act on. Be honest with yourself. Pay attention and ask the right questions to yourself and to anyone else around you. That's all I got for you. Hope that was helpful. Please let me know if it resonates. Check your moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. Connect with me on social media below. Book your personal readings below. Donate and subscribe, like, and comment. Until next time, peace, love, and light.